Well, right now, we'd like to give you an exclusive first look at what the proposed new Waterloo High School might look like when you drive into the parking lot area in 2028. As the Waterloo Board of Education now set to vote on this proposal on July 29th, following that big public hearing earlier that evening.
I'm just picturing our students in our community seeing this for the first time.
And you are seeing the proposed new Waterloo High School for the first time in these outside drawings created by Envision Architecture of Waterloo. The $165 million new Waterloo High School would be built on the land the Waterloo District already owns at the Central Middle School Waterloo Career Center campus, transforming that campus into Iowa's newest state-of-the-art high school and career center.
I'm picturing in 2028 that the building is done. It's the first day of school, and the kids are walking up and they're like, wow, this is what I get to call home for 4 years.
Superintendent Jared Smith says he's encouraged by the school board's initial 5-2 vote earlier this week in favor of the One High School project, and he tries to ease concerns over the cost with this reminder.
And one thing that's real important to understand is that this will not be paid through property tax. Many other projects across the state, they use property tax to finance a building like this. The other option, the option we're going with, is using the 1% sales tax revenue. So a real big understanding I want the community to have is that it's not impacting property taxes.
The superintendent says Waterloo traditions will be recognized and honored through the new Hall of Pride.
The Hall of Pride is an opportunity to honor the tradition at East and West. We do not want to lose the history, the many amazing people who've come through those doors. So this is a way for us to honor the people who have come before us, our alumni. And so we're super excited about that piece of the project.
Superintendent Smith says everyone is invited to that public hearing on July 29th, just ahead of the school board vote.
The 29th is a huge night for us. This past Monday was a big night, but really the major decision is going to happen on the 29th. So the first picture we're looking at here is just an aerial view of the proposed high school. You can see to the north side there a new gymnasium, and to the south side new academic wing and a new auditorium, along with just a fully developed site plan. So as you're walking in here, you can see the front entrance, just really jaw-dropping, eye-catching entrance there with the glass into the commons, and the big Waterloo as you greet students and staff and community members coming in. Here's another view, just a full view of the front entrance. You can see the big Waterloo as you come in. Just really gives a great curb appeal as from community members or visitors coming off Katoski Road there. Here's a side view of the entrance. You can just see like how it's looking as you look across Katoski Road there. You can just kind of see the entrance way, and as students make their way to class here, ready for the day. Here you get a chance to see the athletic gym we're looking at. Going to be really one of the top gyms in the state. Really going to meet the needs of our athletes and our PE classes. And it's a nice little entryway just beyond that into the Memorial Stadium. Here you get a view of the back side of the building, the Performance Arts entrance, which is just a real eye-catching entrance into our new auditorium. Again, that's on the back side of the building, but one of the best back doors you could see of any high school. Here you get a chance of just the commons. Wow, just take a look at there. Real nice high ceilings, natural light, place for students to congregate, to have lunch, to have some classes, and really just have a chance to enjoy high school life here in the new high school. Another view from the back of the commons, you can see the nice stairwell there. Students are encouraged to kind of hang out there, congregate there. You see all the various seating. We've got different setups for kids for lunch. Really want to make this an inviting place for the kids to just feel at home. Also in the top left there, you can see that it's a real nice, I call it a Jumbotron, which is a huge screen where we can blast announcements and actually live events that are elsewhere in the building. So a really cool feel for the kids. Here's another view of the commons. You can see that nice glass out looking into just a courtyard area. Again, just super inviting for students and staff, somewhere where they want to come, where they want to congregate and just be a part of. Here's a look at our courtyard. This is actually between our academic wing and our auditorium. It's this nice place for our students and staff to congregate, for a teacher to take their students outside, for students to hang out, get some work done, or just talk with their friends. So real nice space for gathering. One of my favorite slides here is this night view of the athletic entrance. Take a look there. That would be one of the entrances into the gymnasium. You can see the Career Center off to the left. And if you go through those doors there, you're going to have a chance to enter into the stadium, to Memorial Stadium. So you can just see how nice of a look that's going to be for not only our students and staff, but also anybody who's visiting the community. And what you also can't see is to the right there is our Hall of Pride. And one thing we heard throughout this process is to make sure to honor the tradition of East High, West High, Central High School, and then Waterloo in general. So it's going to be almost like a museum-like feel inside that area where people walking through can see the tradition, the history, just the amazing history of the Waterloo School District and the athletes and everybody who's came through those doors. We're going to go through a pretty comprehensive, we're going to involve the community in naming the high school and looking at colors and the mascot. But, you know, there's that Waterloo pride. I mean, I don't know how you don't have Waterloo in there somewhere. But again, that's something we're going to take these next several months, assuming this project goes through, to really investigate and thoroughly ask for feedback and make sure we're making the right decision. And we're using that revenue to pay for this building, kind of like a mortgage, paying ahead of time to make sure we can get this project done, and then paying back the cost of this building through using that 1% sales tax. And when they have that pride walking in, it's going to lead to the classroom, it's going to lead to the band room, it's going to lead to the courts. So we're just super excited for that, and that's what I'm probably most excited for, is just the looks on the kids' faces when they show up to this building.
So indeed, the big day is coming up on July 9th at the Board of Education meeting, because the Waterloo School Board will make a final vote that night right after the public hearing. I'm Ron Steele.